child's identity is far more established by you than mama. And they're in a world system that is bound and determined to confuse them. When they have classes starting in 4th grade, about have you thought about your sexual identity and what you think you are? When they plant that seed in a child's life with your taxpayer dollars, that's wrong. It's morally wrong, it's spiritually wrong, it's traditionally wrong, and it doesn't belong in our schools. And so you say, well, are you for school vouchers? I am for school vouchers because every parent can say, if you're going to teach that there, I'm taking my kids there. And I'm taking the money with them. And the government and the teachers will follow the money. I'm going to do what I want to do. What I didn't understand at 18 years of age, that in a moment your life can change. And 24 hours after that conversation, I committed a horrible murder. And 24 hours after that, I was arrested in a high-speed car chase, and crash, and put in the Irving City Jail. I was shackled as I was being taken out of the car, and the news cameras were on. They were taking me into the jail, and an officer there by the name of Sergeant Roper realized that I was Bob Davis's son, and Bob Davis is the man that had adopted me after my dad. I didn't understand it then. That long silence of the heart of a parent that broke. I do now. I can't imagine getting that call. When my dad regained his composure, he said, don't say anything to anybody. We'll be there as quick as we can. It wasn't long after that that Dennis Brewer walked in. Dennis Brewer was the most powerful thing I'd not done prior to that time. I began to cry. And as I laid there crying for my friend, it hit me. You're not ever going to walk outside and see the sun come up in the morning. You're not ever going to walk outside and see the moon and the stars at night. You're not ever going to hear another wave crash on the beach. You're not ever going to stand in the shade and feel the wind blow through the trees. And then it realized even more. Your mother's not ever going to put her arms around your neck and say, I love you, ever again. Your daddy's not ever going to put his hand on your shoulder and say, son, I'm proud of you. And it dawned on me how I wanted my daddy to do that. As I laid there crying, he walked in, and out of that brokenness, I asked him the question, how do you handle it? I never forgot what he said. He said, I'd rather be in this jail with Jesus Christ than back out there living like we were for the devil. And something happened in me when he said that. I knew there was a God. And I said, Tommy, tell me about your God.
What did he say? Almighty God created the races, white, black, yellow, Malay, and red, and he placed them on separate continents. And but for the interference with his arrangements, there would be no cause for such marriages. The fact that he separated the races shows that he did not intend the races to mix. The laws are ludicrous.
Now, this is a 20th century opinion written in 1963. This is not 1863, 1763, or even early 1900s. This is 1963.
When Judge Bazile rendered his opinion, he couldn't have done us a bigger favor.
Where Paul sends the slave back to his master.
It appears plain to me why this epistle has been preserved. It is that men may see that it is possible to hold slaves and go to heaven.
If you're claiming we can't have a bishop that holds slaves, then you're suggesting that slaveholding is somehow incompatible with being a good Methodist. And that means you're claiming that we're doing something wrong. And slavery is not only not a wrong, it's a blessing.
Slaves and who pretends to be a Christian is an incurable idiot.
Slavery was established by decree of Almighty God. It is sanctioned in the Bible, in both Testaments, from Genesis to Revelation.
He that stealeth a man and selleth him Or, if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death.
Slavery is a divine institution, say the people in the South. Well, slavery is a satanic, evil institution, say many in the North. If neither side has the sense that God is backing that up, it just becomes a human argument. But if both sides have a sense that God is backing that up, it becomes a sort of cosmic conflagration.
Moreover, of the children of the strangers that do sojourn among you, of them shall ye buy, and they shall be your possession. They shall be your bondmen forever.
Exodus chapter 21, verse 16.
Leviticus chapter 25, verse 45 and 46.
The fact that there's so few black artists featured on it. Why is that?
We have to try and do what we think not only New York and Los Angeles will appreciate, but also some town in the Midwest that will be scared to death by Prince or a string of other black faces.
Interesting. Okay, thank you very much.
When are we going to see anybody of color on MTV? Because you said music, television.
Give us 300 more people to call on their credit card right now.
If you and enough people will send me $100 immediately, I need some very quick money.
Go to the phone right now. Now! Quit talking about saying you believe in God without ever acting on His word. Now! Faith is an act!
In all, there are 1,600 television ministers, and of the $1.5 billion grossed annually, just 3 of them, Pat Robertson's, Jimmy Swaggart's, and Jim Bakker's, took in close to $500 million.